Collins here, and today we're back with a brand new video on it, where today we're taking a look at some pretty crazy shit that went down this past couple of days, and it's still, it's still developing on Twitter and such, and it's a huge bit of drama that happened. Basically, what the drama I'm talking about is the drama of the Ace family. Now, if you guys don't know, the Ace family, or more specifically the father, Austin, has been recently accused of rape. And now, this is a very, very serious accusation, as always. We here at the Collins Show Media Production Agency, we take these things incredibly seriously. However, there was a bunch of bullshit surrounding this claim, and a huge shitload of fucking shit that went down that I do definitely need to discuss and talk about. So why don't we just take it back to the very beginning. Now, this whole development kind of started off with Keemstar on his one of his drama alerts. I think it's the one prior to the last one. I don't know how to explain it, but basically on a previous drama alert, Keemstar did say that he was going to be talking about the Ace family in depth. The very next day, he had a expose, some sort of fucking exposed video on Austin, because he was going to expose him for cheating on his wife or something like that.
All I know is tomorrow on DramaAlert, we are going to talk about Austin. That's right, Austin from the Ace family cheating. We have a big story coming out tomorrow.
However, that girl ended up vanishing, and Keemstar just couldn't do the video without his key witness, or his key victim, or whatever the fuck you would call him in this case.
So we finally tracked down one of these alleged girls, and they were coming on for an interview because none of them ever talk. And of course, the day to do the interview, she disappeared.
Because of this, YouTuber by the name of Cole something, I don't fucking know, Cole Carrigan, I think it is. But either way, this Cole fella, who was apparently in Team 10, which, I think that should give enough of an notion of who he is and who his morals and values follow. However, whatever. Let's let that slide, because that's his past life, and his past life could be totally different from what he believes now. Spoiler alert, it's not. However, what ended up happening was he ended up talking to Keemstar. He got into contact with Keemstar and started saying, "Hey, look, I have a friend who was allegedly raped by Austin." Allegedly, by the way. I would like to ask if she could come on your show.
But then I remember Cole Carrigan posted on Twitter that Austin from the Ace family and his dad had a threesome with this girl that was a friend of his. So I reached out to Cole. I asked him for his number. I got him on the phone, and I was like, "Yo, bro, I'm trying to get more information on this. Like, can I interview your friend?" And he's like, "I'll get back to you."
But not 5 minutes after that happened, Keemstar received a text talking was anonymous person, no one knows who he or she is, started saying, "Oh, Cole is a liar, he slept with Austin because Austin is big gay," or just some bullshit that just, I don't even fucking understand it. But basically, point being, it proved whatever message Keem got from this anonymous random person was enough to convince Keem that Cole was really just telling a bullshit, story just for clout and views.
Now, as soon as I get off the phone with Cole, I start getting random text messages from this random number who claims to have proof that Cole Carrigan and Austin from the Ace family had an affair together, and they're sending me screenshots with the number blocked out. So I'm starting to not believe Cole at all, and I'm thinking that he is having a friend text me to make up this whole story for clout.
Which, with today's modern society, having to fucking lick ice cream, motherfucking ice cream and put it back for views and fame on the internet. People freaking doing whatever the fuck they want to do. It's not too far-fetched. This asshole Cole fella over here decided, "Hey, look, motherfucking buttercups of the world, I'm gonna lie about rape in order to get views." And you know what? Views he got. Cole was asking Keemstar, "Hey, how much did the Ace family pay you off to not run the video or not run the story?" Because Keemstar didn't end up not running the story. He already has as of late, but prior to that, he didn't run the story, And, Cole was just wondering, how much money did Keemstar sell out? Did Keemstar sell his soul to Austin so that Austin, or did Austin sell his soul to Keemstar so that Keemstar doesn't run the story? Well, no. Just $500,000. Or Keemstar sarcastically ended up saying that. Now, I want to put huge emphasis on the fact that it was a sarcastic joke, because Keemstar claims that it's rude for this Cole fella over here to accuse him of, being, so much of a sellout, greedy fuck boy.
And Cole texts me over the weekend and he goes, "How much did they pay you not to make the video?" Now, I thought that was bullshit, that he would think that I would fucking sell out the multi-million-dollar news, freaking company that I made. No. So I responded sarcastically by saying $500,000.
And you know what? I absolutely, positively agree with Keemstar here. I think it's pretty ridiculous to assume that Keemstar didn't run the story solely because he was given money. I know Keemstar can be put a dick sometimes. However, when it comes down to it, Keemstar, if he's one thing, that one thing is most certainly not greedy. Keemstar is worth millions of dollars, and he's constantly helping out his fans and friends and family. There are a myriad of situations you could list, where Keemstar has helped out a fan, helped out friends. It's very showing that Keemstar is not a greedy, selfish cunt. However, he has done manipulative and bullshitty things in the past. It doesn't matter, because he's not the type of person that Cole is making him out to be. And obviously after that, Keemstar ended up saying, "Hey Cole, it's a fucking joke. It's sarcasm, you fucking moron."
He literally doesn't even respond. So 4 hours later of him not responding, I sent him a message saying, "Hey, I'm being sarcastic."
But Cole never responded. Keemstar tweeted it out. He texted it to Cole, so there's absolutely no way Cole didn't receive the message at all. So with that in mind, coolios, okay, whatever. But what ended up happening was Cole ended up making the video. He ended up making the video talking about the situation, the rape victim and everything. Basically coming out with these alleged rape accusations. Now the thing that's kind of sketchy about it is the victim wants to be anonymous. Neither their name, nor their face, nor their voice, because they use a voice changer, was revealed in the video. So my question to you is, why the fuck are you even going on this interview if you would rather remain anonymous? And furthermore, why even go on an interview in the first place, whether it be a DramaAlert or this Cole fella over here? Honestly, if you've been raped, if you've been sexually assaulted, if you've been anything by anyone, and if you are trying to accuse someone of something because they've done something to you, it doesn't matter what the fuck it is. They could have raped you, they could have beaten you, they could have hurt you, they could have molested you, they could have anything. If you feel like what they did was wrong or unconsensual, then go to the damn police with whatever evidence you have of the situation, whether it be text messages, phone calls, for DNA evidence. No matter what it is, go with whatever evidence you have and try to file a police report. Because I think that if you truly believe what happened was unconsensual or just was straight up illegal, then going to the police is far more effective than crying on YouTube to your friend, or just being on YouTube in general saying, oh, this fucker raped me. I think you should go hashtag cancel culture on his ass. However, that's not the thing that I'm really concerned about. The thing that I'm genuinely pissed off about is the fact that Cole lied about Keemstar. Despite knowing the fact, full knowing, 110%, there is no evidence to deny it, Cole knew that Keemstar was joking, or at the very least was being sarcastic about the money he was given from the Ace family. Now, Keemstar himself has said a myriad of times, by the way, both on Twitter and through the text messages, that, it was not serious. He was just joking. He was just being sarcastic. Whatever.
The next day came and he didn't tweet anything. He didn't upload anything. So I texted him saying, "How much did they pay you to keep quiet?" And he responded with this, and I was completely shocked.
He didn't keep silent. He didn't run the story because there was no one for him to talk to. There was no evidence to be presented. And speaking of the evidence was kind of far and few between. The most damning evidence was blood. However, the picture of blood in Cole's video, it could be anything. It could be blood from the rape. It could be blood from a period. It could be blood from anything. It could be blood from the fucking shitty ass, hotel. Maybe the hotel they're staying at, or whatever the fuck it was. I think it was on Austin's yacht or something. Maybe they didn't clean it well. Who knows? There's a myriad of reasons why there could have been blood. And sure, it's damning evidence, but it could mean a myriad of things. And really just saying, hey, look, blood. Totally rape. That's not how it works in the legal system. You need a little bit more evidence than just a little picture of blood. And they showed DM conversations and shit.
I'm going to put up the screenshots right here of her sending pictures of the girl to Austin and him replying with that. Here's another one. Here is another one.
However, first of all, it's more of a he said, she said situation with that evidence. And even if you just 100% accept the fact that Cole's friend was raped, his other friend came out and claimed, no, I was not raped.
I wasn't aware that Amanda or Cole were in contact with DramaAlert to anonymously run our story, but I was aware of Cole's video being made, and I only wanted to be factual if it was ever going to be posted. I want to say that Austin McBroom is not to blame in the situation and did not rape me or anyone. Did not rape me or anyone. Did not rape me or anyone.
And Cole did this entire fucking video for money. Yes, you heard me right. Cole is both a liar and a blackmailer because he went out of his way to talk to Austin and say, hey, look, if I don't run the story, I won't run the story if you just give me a little bit of that dough. If you give me $100K, I won't run the story.
But the point of this is not to upload the video. The point is to scare them into paying us off because they paid DramaAlert $500K. So I'm sure they would want to pay me $100K or more, not to say shit.
And, he used the fact, when he was talking to his friends, the one person he talked to, I think her name was Leslie, the one that Keemstar found, through some digging and research. She basically was saying that, no, Austin did not rape her or anyone that night.
Did not rape me or anyone.
And she basically provided evidence saying, text conversations between her and Cole. And like I said before, Cole was basically, admitting to trying to blackmail the Ace family out of $100K. And it's just ridiculous, dude. It's so goddamn ridiculous that it's come to a world where people care more about money and clout and fame and fortune than they do about bringing actual rapists to justice. Like, going back to what I said earlier about the whole situation, no, they could have brought, this fucking Austin to justice if any of these claims turn out to be true. But instead, they decided to make a fucking video on it, get millions of views, get 50K subscribers, get all this, clout, get all this fucking, fame and fortune and money, like, instead of actually bringing this person to justice. Of course, though, all this turned out to be fake, as Austin himself confirmed that this is not true, on Twitter, and he said he's taking legal action against Cole. Well, he didn't say Cole, but, he said, he will be taking legal action against extortion, the extortion, the bribery, the defamation and slander that Cole did to Austin, which is fair enough. I mean, if none of this turns out to be true, which none of it seems to be true, because Leslie, one of the women who was allegedly raped, came out and said that she nor her friend was raped.
Did not rape me or anyone.
So with all this information in the bag, now that we know all of this, we have all the evidence we need, let's come to a valid conclusion. Now, my valid conclusion is this. Is Austin a sketchy person? Not Cole, but actually Austin from the Ace family? Potentially. Do I think he's a rapist? Well, based on the evidence that we have, no. Is it possible that there's other victims out there? Very much so. However, until they come out with their own evidence and experiences, there really is nothing we can do. And when it comes to the whole cheating, accusations, it's very much possible and probably likely. However, I am not going to state whether it's true or not, because personally I don't know. And at the end of the day, what goes on in the bedroom with the guy, it's up to him. If he decides to cheat on his wife and be a complete asshole like that, then that's his own personal choice. He can do whatever he wants. He's a grown-ass adult. I just hope that his kids are safe and not, fucked up or whatever. And furthermore, about this Cole motherfucker, like, he's such a fucking asshole. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, if, it's only going to take a couple more days until the whole internet's going to be fucking shitting on Cole because, of these false allegations, as well as this fucking bullshit he made against Keemstar. And overall, I just feel like it's only going to take a couple more days. And, hashtag cancel Cole Carrington will be trending on Twitter. Because, as we speak now, there is still more and more evidence being presented on the contrary. With all that being said, though, one of the most disturbing things about this whole situation is how people are still coming out with fake Photoshop, DMs between themselves and Austin, trying to make Austin look, fucking terrible. And I'm not saying that Austin's this perfect little angel. However, these DMs that are faked, which I'm going to show like some here on screen if I remember, it's ridiculous that people are going to these extreme lengths to try and, fuck with this guy, and making fake DM conversations. Honestly, this whole situation is fucked, and I hope that, new information comes out shortly so that we can, understand the situation more. And, in any case, at the moment, I'm definitely siding with Austin and saying that, he seems innocent, at least in this, case, in this, topic of rape. He seems pretty innocent, so, yeah, hopefully his kids are not going through any, personal troubles with this, considering, their father was literally just accused of rape. I know I can be pretty fucked up, so, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know in the comment section below, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. Is Austin guilty? Is he not? Is Cole an asshole? Is he not? With all that being said, hope you guys did enjoy. Subscribe if you're new, click the notifications if you haven't already. Goodbye, and farewell.